Hey, this is Paul. Happy Friday. If you're watching this on Friday, it's going to turn off my music. And so, hey, I want to jump into this because very much focused on this here at the firm CRM and what a CRM means to your business, whether you're a Vistage chair, executive coach, law firm, professional, any business. The right CRM is an incredible tool to run your business. And I want to show you behind the scenes what this is all about. I'm going to share my screen and I want to focus on a couple areas of the CRM, which is the way we run it is lead list enrichment. As you probably know, this is a big deal in outbound campaigns as you're growing your business to get prospects, is getting the right list enriched with, cell phones, emails, revenue, headcount, the stuff you need to reach out. And I'm also going to show you the go-to-market workflows and how they work on the CRM. Get into the contact section. So this is managing your contacts of spheres of influence. Obviously, your leads when you're having conversations with people. Where are you leaving those notes? And where are you setting reminders to follow up and so forth? I mean, as you're scaling your outreach, running campaigns, growing your business, your pipeline gets fatter and fatter, and you're going to need to follow up with people. It can get extremely unwieldy very quickly if you're not on top of this. So I want to show you that. Then the social planner. This is your content, social media, the right CRM. For us, it's go high level. Every client gets this. But your social media runs off the platform. So there's visibility to what's going on. You can connect many accounts. I'm going to show you that. It's awesome. And then forms. I want to get into forms and how forms show up in the CRM and how they're used. So let me go there now. Let me get rid of this screen. Okay. So this is the CRM. This is mine for one of my businesses. And I want to show you a couple of things. So first of all, I'm on the forms section. Let me cover that right now. So forms are for many reasons. So we do a lot of events with clients, virtual events, in-person events, got a bunch going on right now where obviously you've got to get a curated list, enrich that list. You're going to be inviting people to these events, and forms need to be integrated into the whole process. And forms can be used for many different reasons, but obviously RSVP forms. So through the CRM, we create forms in here, and when someone fills out the forms, it shows up in your in this section here in the CRM. And I've had Vistage chairs that are doing live events where they have forms with questions. Submit questions. I use forms all over the place for complimentary, legal consultations for the law firm I build out, for free strategy sessions with me for my media firm. So you get it. We all use forms all over the place. So we create forms in the CRM, and here's how the forms show up. So you're going to your section, and then what's happening is you're clicking into the contact. In this case, is how I have it set up here, and then I have sections in here that people are filling out with the type of help they need. This is for the law firm. So, this is what's going on here. But this is how the forms work here. And, I have a bunch of different types of forms in here. And so they're all showing up here. My point is having forms, having them here. When people fill out forms, you can have things happen to them and so forth. So number one is forms. Using your CRM for that is great. Now, the other thing I want to show you is the social media section. So for our clients, this is the way it looks here. So we go into the social planner and connect social media accounts. And I counsel clients, I say, okay, for sure, everyone's on LinkedIn. Got to have YouTube because we do video content, and that's your where you keep your library of videos, and awesome to have for different reasons. But then get on TikTok, have a Facebook business account, get on Instagram. Threads is new, which is great It's like an X type of scenario, but it's trending, very hot right now. But you can connect all these things, and even if you're not trying to be a TikTok star or whatever, just the fact that you're out there and you have these things connected, and you're in your marketing as you're doing videos with your intros and outros, emails, and you're showing where you're present, and you have these these accounts open, it just separates you and just shows that you're have your thumb on the pulse of what's going on out there. And it's just, so for top of the funnel awareness marketing to stand out and be different, it just helps to be on these channels. So anyways, here you are now. When you're sending out emails and so forth, it's tracked in here. But in the social planner side of it, this is where obviously you are seeing everything, and you can add, as you connect counts and so forth. Like for instance, I'm going to go over, show you my side of it on the social planning side. So, here's my social planner. You're creating, we put in new posts for people. So you're creating a new post in here. You're selecting the accounts that you want the post to go out to. You can customize it for each channel. Then you're uploading the content, but this is how you're posting, and it's awesome. So you get insight into it. You can see the posting over here. You can schedule posts go out later. But my point is, having your social content in here and seeing it in your CRM, your hub, is fantastic. So the social content's great. Contacts. Okay, so in contacts here, this is where you have your leads in here, of course. So you're enriching a lead list and you're putting those leads in here, and then you're starting the outreach. But this, when you have a CRM, it's for all your contacts, spheres of influence, networking partners, whoever you're talking to as you go along, you're keeping contacts in here. And as you open up a contact, you're keeping notes over here. So you can add a note in here, which will timestamp it. So this is fantastic. And then you also can set reminders and tasks in here and so forth. And you can tag in here. So you can, set tags in here, and tagging is great. For instance, I was just going over this with my team the other day, where we want to, we have a lot of tags for, we have a affiliate program for one of my businesses. And so I have everyone that's in that program tagged, because I want to pull them all up. You can filter by tags and message out to that filter. So the contact section is great. And there's even a mobile app for the CRM we use where you can speak your notes into the mobile app for a contact. I do it all the time. It's great because I get sick of typing. But you get the point here. Having a robust area for contacts and being able to filter, by contacts and so forth over here is fantastic. Okay, workflows. This is huge. So your CRM also, of course, handles the workflows. And let me just show you how these things look. So this is cold campaigns, warm campaigns to existing connections. I have a client now who we're setting up a workflow because he wants all of his contacts he's already talked to just get ongoing touches. We got blogs going out and other strategic touches, annual reviews that he does with his clients. And we have that workflow in there to schedule that. But this is how the workflows are set up. And we've got email, calling bots, SMS, calendar integration, opportunity tracking in here. But you can see this is built out. It's very sophisticated. I've got the webhooks built in here. And again, this is awesome because we give this to clients. So everybody's in here and the workflows are awesome. And so clients have many, many workflows going out for different things. For scheduling, if you need to get somebody scheduled, like when I'm reaching out to somebody, they say, hey, yeah, let's get on a call. I don't want to go back and forth. Maybe they're, they walk away and don't come back to the message for a while. And it's just like, okay, it gets crazy. I put them in my appointment setting workflow. And now I have touches going out just to book. I can forget about it. Touches are going out and track it. So you get the point. A lot of workflows in here. And what I'll say is when you have a CRM like this and you own it, and you're into it and you use it as a tool to run your business, it's a game changer. It gets you organized. It has your activity going on here. You're constantly focused on your leads and what's happening, because we do have in here what we build out are the opportunity tracking stages. And so cards move through here depending on if they're proposals sent, meetings held, and so forth. So and that's customized. So everybody has that. So want to get the point across how important it is to have a hub like this and just get laser focused on it. If you're not part of my blog yet, I send it out every Friday. Text GIANTHELP to that phone number below and get in there. It's my best tools, tips, strategies to help you. I'm constantly guiding, helping, teaching along the way. And then, of course, if you're ever interested in talking about your business, you can always take a snapshot of that or go back and look at this this video. It will be in my news feed on LinkedIn. It goes there and on my YouTube channel, but you can book a Zoom, scan that, and happy to learn about your business, tell you what I'm doing. And I got to say this, that every time I have conversations on LinkedIn, good things happen. I offer a lot of value. A lot of times I'll have people featured on my Giant TV media channel, not a cost thing. When I'm talking to somebody, then I'd love to feature them, talk about their business. That happens a lot when I meet somebody on LinkedIn. It's a great next step. We do that, and I stream that as a live LinkedIn event. So if you're interested in that, I'm always offering to do that with great people. So thanks. Let's stay connected.